I actually just don't. I don't care. Did you get a good look at it? I don't have enough drawer space for all my clothes, so that's why they're on the floor like that. That's why. My car is even worse than what my room looks like because my car is like a second closet for me. Like my trunk, can barely open it because it's just filled with clothes. Just love clothes, and yet I have nothing to wear ever. Or like, why does every outfit consist of a basic white tank top and like fun pants? I did just get these the other day though, and they're so dope. I thrifted them, but I haven't washed them yet. But I think it's fine. I normally don't do that. It's just these are really cute and I wanted to wear them. So give me some grace here. They're low-rise Levi's that are like little capris. And they have like little holes and patches on them. I can't tell if it's a good or bad thing, but I've just been consuming so much media lately. Mostly movies, but I've also been reading a lot more than usual. I can't tell if it's productive or if it's like comes to a point where it's all I'm doing is just consuming stuff. Also, I just thrifted this jacket and it's very cute. Sorry, I saw it on my bed and I was like, someone else has to see it too. The thing is it's so gorgeous, but then when I put it on, it makes me feel... Actually, I do love it. I just feel a little dorky with it on. Like when I see it off, I'm like, oh, that is so cool. And I don't want to look dorky, I want to look cool. I feel like this year, I just recently started actually getting into watching movies because I've never been a movie person before. I think I just don't have the right attention span for it. And the only movie I'm willing to rewatch is The Hunger Games in 2012. Every other movie I'm like, okay, it was good, but I'll never watch it again. So I'm like, do I just not like watching movies? I took one intro to film class in college and I dropped out like halfway through it right before I figured out that our big project, I should have read the syllabus to be fair, but our big project ended up being like we had to make a movie of our own. And I was partnered up with this guy who sat next to me because he was like stereotypical what you'd picture a freshman film major guy to look like. So I was like, okay, I'll be fine. I won't drop this class yet. But then I went over to his apartment for the first day of brainstorming our film and I walked in and it was completely empty. No art on the walls, no furniture, nothing. Just one singular white fold-out table. And that was it. Just the most college man thing in the world. So I left and I dropped out of that class. I'm going through my memory boxes right now because I'm doing a little collaging on the wall. This is the progress that I'm making so far. It's so cute. And then in this corner I have a few of like my favorite books and DVDs and some zines from my friends who are spectacular. I worked on this one a little bit. If you're local to Orlando, you might be able to find it places, but I did some videography for it. That's me. And it was super fun. So I'm going through my boxes of stuff right now. This is one of my scrapbooks. I love scrapbooking and saving everything. I'm such like a junk saver. I save every little thing. This movie stub is completely wiped off. You can't even see what movie it is. Damn! $17? Jesus. All my train stops. Check it out. But all the notes that I hung up on my wall, I just picked them because they were some of my favorites and I thought they would look good together. And every single note I hung up is talking about my smile, which made me feel really good. I'm like, okay guys, I get it. I love to grin. But I'm like, okay, what are the odds of that? Because out of all the notes I picked, all three of them just happened to be about this. I made a little to-do list of what I want to accomplish today. I'm standing in my backyard for no reason other than the fact that it's quite beautiful. That's it. I have a mango tree, which I'm really excited about. I don't think it's bloomed yet. I don't really know how to tell, honestly, but it's really pretty to look at. So this is what I'm hoping to accomplish today. I need to do all the things that I've just been putting off for a while. Also, I just picked up my face for like 10 minutes, so now I just have a big red dot in the middle of my forehead. Stupid. This isn't in order. And it's alright if I don't do all of it. I won't be hard on myself. I'm doing enough by just being here with this smile on my face. That's all you can really ask for. I need to get groceries. Nothing of importance, just my big three. Coffee beans, raspberries, and eggs. Or any fun fruit, but I'm thinking raspberries. Next, I really need to do my laundry. I've been really putting off doing this one because I have to go to a laundromat since I don't have an in-unit washer and dryer. And normally I'm not that bad about laundry. Like, it's one of those chores I don't dislike. Like, I'm bad about having clothes all over my room, but the act of like putting in the washer and dryer, whatever. But now that I have to leave the house and drive somewhere to do it, it makes it feel a little bit more daunting. But I'm gonna do it today. So I need to go to a laundromat. I need to take out my trash. I know this sounds really stupid, but I get really self-conscious to take out my trash because my trash and recycling are on my neighbor's side to where they can see me through their window, and they're always outside, so they can just like see me taking out the trash, especially when I'm on like full-on Fogo mode, because I was gonna go to the gym. I know my outfit is really chopped right now, but I just feel really dirty, so I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna put on anything. I just didn't feel like it. So I've been standing here like this with my trash, just looking out my back door like, okay, am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? I'm gonna do it. Oh, why? Okay, existing like this is so debilitating. Like, what do you mean I can't take out my trash? What do you mean I'm nervous to take out my trash? What does that even mean? Okay, girl, come on. Can you people do anything? Okay. I'm gonna do it. I just needed some moral support. I needed to talk through this real quick. No, I'm actually not going to. Oh my god. It's been in my apartment for 48 hours now, which I've been putting off for like 4 days now, so it's just been sitting in the corner of my room. That's gonna be the first thing I do. Put a star by that one. Next, I really want to fill my locket. I've had this one for like 2 months now, and it's adorable, but it's very tiny, so I haven't had the chance to fill it with a photo yet. So I want to put some photos in that. I feel like that'd be sweet. And I keep telling myself I'm gonna do it, and I've just been putting it off since I bought it. So today I'm gonna print something out to put in here. Need to drop some stuff off at the post office. I need to call my laser hair place because I was supposed to have an appointment like 4 weeks ago, and then I canceled. I haven't had it in me to call back and reschedule, so I've just been putting off this 10-second phone call where I'm just like, hey, can I schedule an appointment? And it's been way too long and I have it today. I get laser on my armpits and ciliate. And it's awesome and I love it so much. Cause I like having armpit hair, like I like growing it out. But since I get it lasered, it's just like fluffy and dainty and light armpit hair. Okay, and then if I have time, this is the one I want to do the most, but it's the one that I need to be responsible. And then if I have time, I want to go thrifting, and specifically I'm looking for a CD player and mini skirts. All you need. Because I have a bunch of CDs because my old car had a CD player, but my new car doesn't have a CD player. So they're all just collecting dust. So I'm hoping if I have time I can stop by a thrift store and check to see if they have a CD player for me. And it's currently 2:30. I need to finish as much as I can before 7 because at 7 I'm playing with my friends. Go, 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 go. I actually don't want to drink. I drank too much on my birthday on accident and I just got so sick. And I haven't gotten that sick from drinking in months, and I forgot how rotten it makes you feel because I was just like bedridden for 48 hours. I went to a show last night and I was like, should I get a beer? But then just like looking at one made me feel so queasy. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm cured. Today we're gonna cure my procrastination. Hey, and think about this. I'm gonna have a great day. I'm gonna have a great day. Diana, you're gonna have a good day. The absolute first thing I need to do that I cannot fuck around with, I need to take out my garbage because it's really horrifying. This has been in the corner of my room for at least 3 days now. Check. These need to go in the wash too. I'm so bad about sleeping in my makeup. I really need to. That's gonna be like one of my New Year's resolutions next year. Okay, I think it's decided that laundry needs to be the first task that I conquer. I've just arrived and this place is massive and bustling. It's quite busy. I forgot my detergent in the car. Okay, that's not so bad. I forgot my detergent though. I'll grab this bag. Okay, I just finished with my laundry. It's back there and I had a delightful time. I'm stuck in real bad traffic, so that was a really great experience. I don't know if I'm making this up or maybe I'm like reading too much into it, but ever since ever since this ordeal. I've been getting hit on in public so much more than I ever have in my entire life. And I'm like, well, what could it be? What have I changed about my appearance? So it's either this or there's just like an extra glimmer in my eye that wasn't there before. Because I think I'm just not very approachable to talk to in public. Or like once you do start talking to me, it's like, okay, why did I do this? Let me get myself out of this conversation. But I was at the laundromat and this guy came up to me. Well, he didn't come up. I happened to be right next to him because our dryers were right next to each other. And he goes, hey, I have to ask, what's the book that you're reading? And then, dude, my ass was not reading. I was playing on my phone the whole time. I just happened to have the book next to me. I pretended to read for a few minutes and then I got really bored. I wasn't gonna tell him all of that though, obviously. So I just stood there silently and I go, and I don't say a word to him. And he's like, I don't know why I didn't speak. Like my brain just was off. So he was like, what's the book you're reading? And I go, just silent. How off-putting is that? And then he goes, oh cool, what's it about? And then immediately I just start babbling and I'm like, oh, it's really cool. It's just like all of her letters that she's ever written to people. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, imagine if all your emails got put into a book, you know, and it's super sick. You can just flip to a random page and just start reading it. You don't have to read it chronologically. And I was just like babbling for like 5 minutes and he was like, whoa, this bitch didn't talk at first and now she won't shut up. He didn't say that. He didn't say that, but that was just what I was picturing him saying in my head. We were talking for a good little bit and then I went to sit back down and I was like, I think I just got flirted with. Is that flirting? But then I went back to check on my clothes and he was like, I'm blank, what's your name? And reached out his hand to shake my hand. I was like, whoa. I did a really good job about babbling about a book I've read like 5 pages of. Well, this is the book I was reading in there, Letters of Virginia Woolf. I picked it up at a thrift store a while back and it is cool because it's like a big fat book so you look super smart, but you don't have to read it in order. You can flip to a random page. I don't need to go to the grocery store at all. The only thing I need is coffee beans because I'm out. The idea of raspberries just sound delicious. Back in the car. I don't know why I have so much energy today. 30 bucks and I got 4 things. They don't do bags there, so you just have to put everything in your purse and like walk around with hands. Bad day to be a man, but I got 2 avocados, coffee beans, and I fucking scammed them. Not actually, but I got the espresso roast, which was $1 more, but you know what I keyed it in as? The breakfast blood roast, because it was on sale. And my heart was racing the whole time. Should I be admitting to this? So there's espresso roast in this bag, but the breakfast blend was on sale. So I rung it up as breakfast blend. And then I got frozen fruit and some large eggs. And I'm glad I checked them because sometimes I don't, and the ones in front of it were all completely smashed. So these look delicious. Feeling good. Didn't have time to thrift today because it's already 5:40. All the stores I was anticipating going to close at 5, which is all right. I can always go another day. Hey, how many more days am I gonna have of all this shit? There's always gonna be another day. So just focus on the now. Oh, I'm gonna stop by Walgreens real quick. I forgot about that. The locket. Ugh, I don't really want to. That one I've been putting off because it just feels like a chore. Everything else is like, yes, a chore, but like I have to do it. This is like a chore where I don't technically have to do it. Like I can walk around with an empty locket. Ugh, what if I didn't? Also, I'm kind of hungry. I'm getting hangry. Ugh, fuck it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't put things off.
Or you can tap it right there on the computer.
Some genius girl brain was just happening in there because I just printed out 1 photo, but I didn't want to measure it or anything, or I don't know. I didn't know what to do. So I printed out a bunch of different options of like different size because I didn't know what size it would be. Okay, obviously, but I think some of these, one of these might work, I think. It did look a little strange of me going in there just for one singular photo and it's like little photos of everything and being like, she's like, is that all? Yep. That's all. Hey, 42 cents. I'm eating a salad now and watching Abbott Elementary.